Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Sean Reed Foley gets the starting nod for the Mets. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr., and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for San Diego, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch of the AB on its way, and afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in third place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he's obviously not seeing this guy at all right now. 2 off-balance swings. He's going to have to battle.
This is skied out toward right. Sanchez is there to put it away for route number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Now to bat, Trent Grisham. First pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Hit hard to third. And that's the second out. Striding in is Juan Soto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, nobody on. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
And now, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started this road trip off right. Yesterday, there was one common theme. There was great starting pitching. Guy went out and absolutely executed. Hopefully he passes the baton to this guy today and he goes out and follows suit.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Luis Guillorme.
Next to dig in, Luis Guillorme. Previous history with Blake Snell. The pitchers owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The second baseman.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. And that misses inside 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Bryce Harper now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Bryce Harper.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
In now, Nick Pratto. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 264 is average entering play. 14 homers and 32 driven in. Now the 1-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Shedlong Jr.
The batter will be Shedlong Jr. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him. Reed Foley is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jorge Alfaro is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's batting .381. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Next to hit is Jesus Sanchez. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Pitch on the way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd.
Nope.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
2 out, nobody on. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 2-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Jonathan India. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. Into the box, Blake Snell. And now the first pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number two, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0.
Leading up for the Mets, the left fielder, Donovan Casey.
Now here's the first offering.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 1-1. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Stepping in now, Kevin Maitan. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now the pitch.
balls, one strike.
Well hit to right. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Sean Reed Foley. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. One there. Onto the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 1 and the Mets nothing. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Trent Grisham. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
That's in there. 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here now is Juan Soto as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning.
Buxton.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Luis Guillorme. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. And there's ball two now. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
3-2 pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Lifted down the line in left, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Down in order go the Mets. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in once again is Nick Pratto. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the pitch, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres has it, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Ready now is Shedlong Jr. He flew out in his last AB. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Base is empty, 2 away, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. The pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Grounded down the third baseline. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So here's Pete Alonso. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
The pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Up next to the Mets.
Next, here is Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Now batting, catcher.
Now to the plate. Here is JT Realmuto. He bounced out last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And it's 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jonathan India. Here's the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ball even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box now, Blake Snell. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Casey is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Up next,
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Now here's the pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
2 out, nobody on. Sliced hard on the ground, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Tatis is off of first with 2 away. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
That's
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 on its way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
This one's flared out toward left, and that's in there. Base hit.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave a pair, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Donovan Casey.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
The 1-0 delivery. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. So a full count now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So now to the plate, Kevin Maitan. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
3-2 pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Sean Reed Foley. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. To second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
The center fielder, Byron.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff.
Oh, man, as a pitcher, I'd love seeing that bat go flying out of a batter's hands like that. You just know that you've got him way off balance and way fooled when you see that lumber going flying down one of the baselines.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
One ball.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Into the corner and slicing foul. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave 1. It remains 1-0. Daniel Norris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a solo shot down the line in left, his second home run of the game, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Up next to the Padres, the first base
To the plate now, Nick Pratto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So stepping in is Shedlong Jr. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Buxton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2. Now into the box, Jorge Alfaro. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. But the Padres add one thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Luis Guillorme.
The shortstop, Luis Guillorme.
And now the first pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Gleyber Torres is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Guillorme leads off second with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. From the stretch.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Mitch Navarro is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Nick Dunn is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Fouled off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Mets strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Joseph Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India.
Jonathan India.
Now here's the first offering. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Now
The
batting,
bullpen has looked
second
sharp
baseman.
and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Standing in now, Nick Dunn, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Stepping in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way. A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
The center fielder, Trent Grisham.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Now here's the first offering as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate.
Realmuto.
First offering. And he lays off there 1-0. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Now the 2-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Donovan Casey is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
2 balls and a strike. Navarro playing here in his age 31 season. He's a second-year big leaguer. The set and the 2-1 pitch.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate is Kevin Maitan. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Brian Reynolds will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The average coming into play right at 320. 8 home runs and 28 RBIs. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Ronaldo Lopez enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning. Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. A.J. Minter will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set to start the ninth in this one, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Bryce Harper stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifetime versus this arm. He's gone 2 for 5. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The pitch. Popped him up. Real Muto moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next to the plate for the Padres, Nick Prado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. The set and the 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Padres down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So now here is Luis Guillorme. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Luis Guillorme.
And now the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. Comes in with 6 hits in 24 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. Slider laid off for a ball.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 2-0. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Tyler Duffy takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Adam Hazley is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. Here's the first pitch. For the current campaign, Hazley carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-1.
Outside, that's ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Jonathan India digging in now. Swinging a soft liner. And there are 2 away now. So next to bat will be Nick Dunn. First delivery to him. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes on 0-2. And that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans, and the Friars have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Keone Kela takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
He's set, and the pitch. Alonso takes his lead at third with 1 away. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Ball 2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping in next, Donovan Casey. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way. Runners are at the corners with one man out. To 2-2 now.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Donovan Casey becomes out number 2 this inning. Into the box, Kevin Maitan. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And their runners at the corners now. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. .97 that time as this is fouled away. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The Mets down to their final strike. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
4-2 the final score today. Ronaldo Lopez earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Keone Kela retires the side to hammer down the save, his 24th on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Mets, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes.